Hi, my name is David. I'm the artist known as P Shinobi, the main artist for Boomslank. We do original anime art. Yes, yeah, I am responsible for all the illustrations that you see here. I've been drawing pretty much since I was 7, but I started doing digital arts for about 17 years now. My inspiration comes from many different places. Sometimes it's from specific artists that I really look up to, and I actually try to emulate the style in which they draw. And then other times it's actually from very specific animes that have had a strong effect on me, and after watching them I'm just like, I have to draw what I'm feeling from this anime. And then other times I just have a concept in my head that I'm just dying to get out there, and so that's why my art sometimes looks very, very different from one piece to another. They all look very, very different. In fact, sometimes people ask us if it's like a different artist. It's like, no, it's just different feelings, different motivations for each one. Well, for the most part, most of them start with a name. I don't know how other artists draw, but for me, I actually always start with a name for my piece because it guides the art and the art style. So for example, the piece that I call Long Distance, it was a Valentine's Day art. So I drew this in February, and I always do a Valentine's Day art often, and I just didn't want to do a very like lovey-dovey traditional art for Valentine's Day. I wanted something a little more toned down and minimalist. So that's kind of why it looks like that. So now if you think of an art like Olympus, for instance, you have this large imposing drawing. That one, the same thing with the name. To me, the name is a very powerful, evocative name, Olympus, and I want the art to actually follow and honor the name. So the name guides me a lot. So that's one thing I always do, is come up with a name for my illustrations, and then I draw towards it, so to speak. I actually started off drawing just casually, so most of you might be familiar with like DeviantArt or Pixiv. So I used to just draw on there for fun with my friends. It was actually my brother/business partner that was suggested doing, making t-shirts or posters, because he really felt that my art style kind of lent itself to like branding and apparel, and people just seemed to like it a lot. So he was like, this would be a way to share your art style, and we can do conventions. And it's been one of the greatest experiences ever since. I've met a lot of the artists that I personally idolize on DeviantArt. I met them in person by going to conventions, and I've met a lot of people, and now more people know about my art. So yeah, that's definitely pretty much how I started and got to where I am now. By far, I have a lot of influences as far as like people I look up to, artists that I admire, but I think by far and away the artist that has had the most effect on me is a Japanese artist named Makoto Shinkai. He is responsible for the anime 5 centimeters per second and some other pretty big names as well. And I really looked up to him because he was obsessed with detail. So for instance, if he drew a character that was like, drinking a bottle of Japanese green tea, he would draw like the barcode on the bottle. He would draw the little details that's on the bottle, and I was obsessed with that level of attention to detail, and I really wanted to emulate that because it made his drawings so immersive. You felt like, you could be there, you could touch the items that he drew, and I just absolutely loved it. So I was like, this is how I want to draw. I want to do stuff like that. Everything I do is available on our website, which is www.boomslank.com, and also we have a Facebook page, so that we always announce like all our new designs. If we're coming out with a new shirt, a new poster, we put it on our Facebook page. And also we also just like have fun on our Facebook page. We talk about new animes, so like animes that we're watching. So it's not just like business all the time. We just have fun on our Facebook page, and it's kind of like our social outlet. We talk about anime or gaming or anything that we're interested in.